Hey everyone, this is Ieasha of Event Decor and Designs by Ieasha. And today I want to bring you along with me as I am practicing on here on my backdrop stand. So as you see, I'm working today with these beautiful velvet panels that I have here. And I'm going to be showing you what I'm going to be using and how I'm going to be adding my pole covers. So as you see, this is my pole right here, and I'm just going to be covering it because you always want to cover your pole. You do not want your pole to be exposed. And I'm just going to be using this beautiful pinkish color or blush color velvet panel that you see right here. Let me show you how I do mine. So what I do, I use a Chanel stem in order to add it to my pole covers. Now this is just to make sure that it stays in place the way it supposed to. Now I use this little, I call it my gripper tool. And what I do with this, I just hold it and just put my pole covers up on my stand, because this stand is not an adjustable stand. And I do have a step stool, but I didn't want to step on it. I can just use this in order to put the pole cover up there. So that's what I did, as you see right there. And these are my sequin panels that I have here. So I'm using the colors of like a blush pinkish color, this bluish velvet color, as well as these sequences, y'all, and it is so pretty. So this is the other pole that I got to put the other pole cover up. And so what I'm going to do it just like I did the first one, and just use my little gripper tool and just put the pole cover over it. I know a lot of people use velvet panels, backdrop panels, for a lot of different seasons, such as fall and different ones like that. But you can use these anytime because they are beautiful and they just bring a really great look or eloquent look to your event or whatever you're doing. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go ahead. As you see, I've already put the pole cover on the left side as well as the right side. Now, as you see right here, I'm showing you where I'm going to be working. So I'm just going to start working in the middle section right here, where I'm going to start working with the silver panel, as you see right here, as well as the blue one, where I'm pointing right here. So I'm just going to make just a little nice look right here in the middle part. And I'm going to be using this rhinestone, this little piece right here. And if you know, I love rhinestones. So today I'm going to be adding this to my backdrop, to my panels here once I finish. So let me just show you how I go ahead and make mine the way I do. So as you see, just watch my fingers and you see how I take it and I grip it. This is the sequin, and hold it pretty tight so that it will not come loose. And as you see, I'm working with the blue velvet, and you see that I'm just going in. It's really an in and out motion, in, out, in, out. So you just do it like that, and just make sure that you're holding it tight so that it will not come loose. And then once you finish that, you will just add you can either add a zip tie or a Chanel stem. I like working with Chanel stems because you can reuse them. A zip tie is one that you will have to cut, so you can't reuse it. But just watch my fingers and watch how I am doing this. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm just making sure I go in here and just make sure all the pleats are like it should be. And then this is my Chanel stem. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tie it. Now you don't tie it too tight because you may have to do some adjusting. So you do want to make sure that it's loose enough. You want to make sure it's tight enough, but also loose in case you need to do some adjusting. So as you see here, I'm just adjusting it a little bit. And it looks really good, y'all. So let me back up a little bit and just show you how it looks. All right, so this is the way it looks right now. So I still have some more work that I'm going to do right here at the blue, the silver, and it just, you can see how it's lining up. And y'all, look at these pleats. These pleats are really, really pretty. And that's what you want to see. You want to see these beautiful pleats. And as you see, this is the Chanel stem right here. And this is the way that I tied it in the back. So when you are doing an event, just make sure you tie, but make sure, you know, it looks really good. You don't want to just go and do anybody event and just do any type of job. You want to make sure that's a neat job. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be adding my rhinestone right around the Chanel stem. Now, if I was doing an event, I probably would remove my Chanel stem before I added the rhinestones here, because you know, you just want to make sure, unless it's wide enough that you can cover it. Okay, so I have some more rhinestones that I was going to use that is wider, because I just like it to be a little wider than what I have right now. But this was the only one I could find, y'all. I could not find my other one, but I'm going to be doing some more practicing here, so I will show you. But now what I'm doing, because you want to make sure that the bottom part of your backdrop, your panels here, is looking really, really good at the bottom. And they're all pretty much in alignment, or what word am I trying to use? Kind of like flush together. So as you see, I'm just taking each one and just pulling it up just like this and dropping it. And then once you do that, you just take it and you just kind of like, I guess it's kind of like a puddle. Just puddle it together so that it looks, you know, really good at the bottom. Now, one thing that you want to do is cover your the bottom part of your backdrop, the actual the bottom part of it. You want to cover that. You already have your pole cover, but you want to cover the bottom part. You do not want that to be shown. So now I'm working here in the middle, and what I'm going to do, since my sequin panels they're a little short. They're not short. You probably really can't tell it. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this velvet panel here and just wrap it around a little bit so that it will not be shown. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to do a cute little puddle here at the bottom of it, as you see me doing right here. And see, the way I like to do mine, I like to make sure that it's, as you see, it's touching the silver side, and it's on the left side and as well as on the right side. So I'm just going to go all the way down, and I'm just going to do the same on the left side as well as the right side, or vice versa. Okay, you just want to make sure that it looks good on both sides and also in the middle. So that's what I'm doing right here. So you always want to cover the bottom part of your backdrop stand. Your backdrop. You always want to cover it. So you always want to cover your pole, and you always want to make sure that the bottom part is covered. All right, so this is how it looks right here once I add my rhinestone little piece right here. And y'all, I love this. Now you can add flowers, you can add feathers, you can add anything that you want to add. I have where I'm going to be showing you how I've done a lot of other my other backdrops, and I've added different feathers, I've added flowers. You can do whatever you like. Remember, this is your way of practicing. You use your vision and you just go with whatever it is that you like. So I thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section below, and I will be sure to answer them. I will be coming back to show you more of the backdrops that I'm going to be doing, because I have found my backdrop fabric, and I'm going to be making some different designs. And I want to bring y'all along so that you can see them. So I'm going to be adding different colors to it and just making these backdrops my own. So I hope that you all have enjoyed this video, and make sure you come back so that you can see more. Peace.